Good afternoon, everyone. If you can hear my voice, please type yes so that I will know everything is fine. So what is happening there is, if I'm increasing the voice, we are getting some disturbance. That's why I'm keeping it low. Try to raise your volume from your side. Still, if you are facing any issue, I will increase the volume from my side. I'm waiting for your friends to join. Please ask them to join in the live. Once they have arrived, we will start the class. But even though whatever may be the strength, we will start it by 4-5 for sure. So ask your friends to join in the next 5 minutes. How about the voice now? Because yesterday your friends told me to keep the mic somewhat away. That's why you may have that kind of voice. Is it okay now? Okay, all of you, please pay attention. We are going to start now. So, the time given for us is 2 hours. In these 2 hours, we have to get some idea about this topic and we have to cover as many problems as we can. Okay, so if all of you are ready, one last time, please type OK. We will start the class. Yep. Okay, now listen all of you. Time and work is one of the important topic in this entire series, and it doesn't matter whether it is placement drives or internships or government sector examinations. Okay, this topic is always going to be there. So my suggestion for you is try to pay attention. We may not have enough time to repeat the topic later on. So please pay attention what we are going to do now. See, I will give you some questions. Try to answer as fast as you can. Okay. Now, simple thing. Let us take, I want to construct a house. Okay. I am giving this work to A. If I ask A to finish the entire building, he can finish the building in just 10 days. Now, if I ask B to finish the same building, he can finish the building in 15 days. Now, my question is, if both of them are working together, how long they are going to take to finish the same building? All of you please answer. If A is working, he can finish the building in 10 days. If B is working, he can finish the work in 15 days. How long they will take if both of them are working together to finish the same building? Okay, remember one thing. Here the answer is not 25. Why? Because see, if nobody is helping, A can do the work in just 10 days. If somebody is helping A, obviously he is going to work faster, then the work is going to get completed in less than 10 days. So remember one thing, in all your problems, always your answer is going to be lower than the lowest number. Similarly, if I am asking A to finish it in 10 days, if nobody is helping, he can do the work in 10 days. If somebody is helping, he can work faster, then the work will be completed in less than 10 days. Remember this one point. So remember, you should never add or subtract days in your problem. That is the first point. Don't do any kind of calculation on days. Then on what parameters we are going to do the calculation. For example, see, A can construct 3 buildings in one day. B can construct 2 buildings in one day. If they are working together, can I say they are construct 5 buildings in one day? See, A can finish 3 buildings, 3 benches, whatever it is. Let us take A can manufacture 3 benches in one day. B can manufacture 2 benches in one day. If they are working together, they can make 5 benches. Like A can 3 and B. So you can add their speeds, but not their time. Speed means A speed is 3 benches per day, B speed is 2 benches per day. So together they can make 5 benches per day. So you can add the speeds of the person, but you should not add the times. Remember the first point. Okay, so our intention in this entire problem is you have to convert the given time into your speed, then you have to do the calculation. That's it. You will get all your answers. Okay, remember one thing, you can always add your speeds but not your times. That's the first point. Second one, what kind of problems are going to be in this topic? The first model. Here we are going to deal with different efficiencies or different speeds. That means you are going to have different kind of people in the problem. Each and every person is going to have different kind of speeds. Let us take A can do the work in 10 days, B can do the work in 12 days, C can do the work in 15 days. So each of them are taking different times to finish the same work. Okay, that means here A speed is more compared to B, B speed is more compared to C. So efficiency and speed both are same. But in the first model, we are going to deal with such kind of problems where each and every person who is involved in the problem is going to have different kind of speeds. Remember, if you are taking more time means you are having less speed, or if you are taking more, if you are having more speed means you are going to take less time. Speed and time are going to be inversely proportional to each other. Remember that one point. Now, Once you have solved problem with different speeds, then we are going to enter into equal speeds. Equal speed then like this. Let us take, I am having a group of 10 men. They can do the work in 15 days. I am having one more group where I am having 20 women. They can do the work in 20 days. 10 men can do the work in 15 days. 20 women can do the work in 20 days. Now my question is, how long 3 men and 5 women working together can finish the work? Here I don't know individual men's speed, but I am going to assume that all the men involved in the group is going to have equal speeds. Similarly, all the women involved in the group is going to have equal speed. Remember, men's speed may be different from women's speed, but all the persons in one group is going to have same speed. All the persons in other group is also going to have same speed. So as people are having similar speeds, these are called as equal speed problems. That is the second model. Like you are going to have two different groups. He will ask you to find time taken by the combination of that group. Like he will take some people from first group, he will take some people from second group, he will mix both of them to form the third one. Then he will ask you to find out how long the third group will take to finish the work. Now coming to the third model, we are going to call this model as joining and leaving case. That means some people are going to join in the problem and some people are going to leave the problem. For example, let us take A, B, C started a work. After working for 2 days, A left the work. That means B and C are continuing. After working for 2 more days, D joined with them. That means now B, C, D are working. After working for 1 day, B left the work. That means some people are going to start the work, some may join in the middle, some may leave in the middle. So if it is happening like that, how long they will take to finish the work? He will say like this: A can do the work in 10 days, B can do the work in 12 days, C can do the work in 15 days. AB started the work, after 5 days, C joined with them. How long they will take to finish the remaining work? Like that. Some people are going to start the work, some people are going to add in the middle, some people are going to get out of the work later on. If that is happening like that, how long they will take to finish the work? That is the third model. Coming to fourth one, we are going to call this model as alternate days problem. Alternate in the sense, see, let us take A can do the work in 10 days, B can finish the same work in 15 days. See, A is going to start working on the first day. On the second day, A is going to take leave, B is going to work here. On the third day, again B is going to take leave, A is going to come back to work. Like on the first day, third day, fifth day, seventh day, A is going to work. On the second day, fourth day, sixth day, B is going to work. So if they are working alternatively like this, how long they will take to finish the work? Remember, alternate simply doesn't mean that alternate, like they will come one after one. It is also means that let us take first day A is working, second day BC working, third day ABC is working. Again fourth day A is working, fifth day BC is working, sixth day ABC is working. That means the pattern is going to get alternate. That's it. It doesn't mean that people are working alternatively. It means that whatever the pattern you are getting, you will get alternate patterns like that. So if they are working like that, how long they will take to finish the work? These are the only 4 models in this topic. First one, different people are going to have different speeds. Second one, we are going to deal with a group of people. Third one, joining and leaving. Fourth one, alternate days. If you have cleared all the 4, then we are done with the problem. Okay, if you are done clear with the models, type yes or Y. We will start one by one. I will tell you how to solve these kind of problems. If you are clear, please type yes. Hello. Okay guys, I hope everyone is clear. We'll continue. Just I got a call, that's why I have muted. Now let's continue the class. I will check once if anybody have any doubt, otherwise we will continue. Yeah. Now see, I will tell you how to solve the problems one by one, like in how many ways you can solve these kind of problems. Let's go to the first model. So I will take only one problem and I will explain that problem in different ways. Okay. Now the first one, this is called per day method. Now listen guys, always your speed and time are going to be inversely proportional to each other. You can do the entire problem in speed by converting your time into your speed, then you can do your problem. For example, take this example. A can do the work in 10 days, B can do the same work in 15 days. I want to find out how long they will take to finish the work if they are working together. First thing, never add or subtract days. That means should never do the problem on days. But what you can do is you can add the speeds of the person. For example, see here, I can construct 5 buildings in 1 year. One more person can construct 6 buildings in 1 year. If we are working together, we can construct 11 buildings in the same year. That means you can add the speeds of the person but not the times. That's why you can convert A time into A speed and a B time into B speed. I know that speed and time are going to be inversely proportional to each other. So simply take the reciprocal of your time, you will get your speed. So if I want to find out speed of A, that is going to be 1 by 10. If I want to find out speed of B, that is going to be reciprocal of your 15, 1 by 15. Now when people are working together, you can add their speeds. As A and B are working together, you can add the speeds of A and B. What will happen here? You are going to get the LCM as 30, 3 plus 2. You are going to get 5 by 30, that is 1 by 6. So A plus B's combined speed equal to 1 by 6. But I don't want my answer in terms of speed, I want answer in terms of time. So when you take the reciprocal of time, you are going to get your speed. Similarly, if you take the reciprocal of your speed, you are going to get your time. So as I know my combined speed is 1 by 6, my combined time is going to be reciprocal of this value, which is simply 6 days. So what you need to do here in this method is, see, I will just repeat one last time. Whatever the times you are having, take the reciprocal of their times as the speeds. So whomever are working together, add their speeds, you will get the combined speed, but I want combined time. So simply take the reciprocal of your combined speed, you will get combined time. That is the first way. Is it clear? The first one, all of you please type yes if it is clear. Just I will give the what kind of methods are there, then we will go one by one. All of you, if it is clear, please type yes or why. Yeah. Now see, the second one. So the second one here is, if say there is a drawback in this method. So Vaishnavi is asking to repeat. Yeah, I will just repeat once completion of the problem. So there is drawback in this method, as we are taking reciprocal of the time as your speed. Like if I can do the work in 20 days, I will take my speed as 1 by 20. But the problem here is, when you are Vaishnavi, okay, I will repeat one last time, just wait. See, what is happening there is, he is going to tell in the problem like this. A can do the work in 10 days, B can do the work in 15 days. How long they will take if they are working together? Now, for that what you need to do is, remember, you should not add the days. So, you have to convert your days into speed. How you are going to convert your days into speed? Simply take the reciprocal of this value. For example, if you are taking, if A's time is 10, take A's speed as 1 by 10. If B's time is 15, take B's speed as 1 by 15. You can add the speeds as A and B are working together, you can add their speeds. But if you are adding, you are going to get combined speed of A and B. But I don't want combined speed, I want combined time. That's why take the reciprocal of your final answer, you will get the answer in terms of time. Now, the drawback in this method is, let us take A, B, C started a work. You have to add all the fractions of A, B, C times. Then let us take, after working together, one more person is joining with them. Again here you have to add all these A, B, C, D, and we know that all the values are going to be in terms of fractions like this. Doing the problem with fractions will become difficult when people are joining and leaving. That's why in the next model what we are going to do here is, we are trying to avoid the usage of fractions. Like we will try to avoid them. We try not to touch the fractions, we will try to use integers. Now I will explain how to do that one. So here assume A can do the work in 10 days, B can do the work in 15 days. Okay, I want to find out how long they will take if they are working together. So here we are going to call this method as LCM method. In this method, what you need to do is, whatever the times you are having in the problem, take the LCM of those times as your total work. The LCM of 10 and 15 is 30. Assume that you have to do 30 units of work. So if I want to do 30 units of work, that means assume this is my work. Now in the entire problem you have to assume this is your total work. If I ask A to finish this 30 units, he can do the work in 10 days. That means in one day how many units A can do? A can do 3 units. That is nothing but 30 by 10. He can do 30 units in 10 days. In one day how many units he can do? That is 3 units. Similarly, how many units B can do in one day? See, 30 units B can do in 15 days. In one day B can do only 2 units. Now this is 3 units per day and this is 2 units per day. If they are working together, you can add the speeds, like if they are working together, A can do 3 units and B can do 2 units. So together they can complete 5 units per day. So in one day together they can do 5 units of work. To complete the entire work, how long they are going to take? Simply do the cross multiplication, you will get your answer. So remember what I am saying here. First of all, you are going to have your times. A can do the work in 10 days, B can do the work in 15 days. Now what you need to do is, whatever the numbers you are having here, take the LCM of those numbers as, okay, your total work. Now do the problem like this. How many units A can do? Try to find out how many units A can do in one day, how many units B can do in one day. Okay, then I need to find out how many units they can do if they are working together in one day. So if they are working together, they can complete 5 units in one day. I know that in one day they can do 5 units. Now I want them to complete the entire work. So how long they will take to finish all 30 units? Simply do the cross multiplication, you will get your 6 days as your answer. I will tell you why I am taking 30 and everything. Just for now, are you clear with this method? If it is clear, type yes. Then I will explain why only to take 30. Why not any other number? And why we are only finding out per day. I will explain everything. Just for now, if you are clear up to this point, type Y. Yeah. Now listen guys. I am going back to the previous one. Try to pay attention. If you are observing now, see what I told you. I have erased this one. Yeah. See what I did in the previous one is, if A is taking 10 days, I am taking A's speed as 1 by 10 in the previous method. So if you observe carefully, if I can do the work in 10 days, what is the work done in one day? That is 1 by 10th part. See, in 10 days I can complete the entire work. So how much work I can do in one day? Just 1 by 10th part. In the next day I will do one more 1 by 10. In the next day I will do one more 1 by 10. Like that, if I am working for 10 days, I am going to get the fraction as 1. So I can say my work is completed. So simply saying, whatever your one day work, that we are going to call it as speed here. I am repeating once again. If you are completing the work in 10 days, the amount of work completed in one day is 1 by 10th part. That's we have taken it as speed. So we are calling one day's work as speed. That's why if I want to write speed, I can simply find out my one day's work. That's why in the next method what I am doing is, I am finding out what is the work I am doing in just one day. So that is nothing but my speed. So this is the speed of A and this is the speed of B. This is the combined speed if they are working together. So if A, B, C are working, I can simply add A value, B value and some C value. If D is joining, I am going to add D value. But if you observe properly, all these values are going to be integers only. So there won't be any problem in adding and subtracting the values later on. So you can completely avoid fractions in this method, because you will never see that 1 by 10, 1 by 15. You are going to use 3 and 2 in that place. Okay, next one. Why I am taking 30 here? See, I will take some random number. Okay, just forget about the problem. I will take some random number and show you. Let us take A can do the work in 10 days, B can do the same work in 15 days. All of you, can anyone tell me any random number of your choice? Give me one random number so that you will know you can take any number there. Guys, please give me any random number of your choice. Type any random number of your choice. Okay, let's take 25. So somebody has given 25, so I am taking 25. Let us assume that I want to do 25 units of work. So in one day, how many units A can do? 25 by 10. See, A can complete 25 units in 10 days. So in one day, he can do 2.5 units. Similarly, B can complete all the 25 units in 15 days. So in one day, B can complete 25 by 15, which is 5 by 3 units. Okay, now if they're working together, A can complete 2.5 units, or you can write 5 by 2 also, it doesn't matter. Okay, A can do in 2.5 units and B can do 5 by 3 units. If they're working together, they can do 12.5 by 3 units. That means if they're working together in one day, they can do 12.5 by 3 units. If they want to complete the entire 25 units, how long they are going to do? So they are going to complete it in again 6 days. You are going to get the same answer irrespective of the number you are taking. But if you are taking any random number, again you have to deal with fractions and decimals. See, because I am taking some random number, again I have to use fractions and decimals. The only reason why I am using this method here is I want to avoid the fractions. So if I am again getting the fractions, what's the use of using this method? So that's why what I am doing is, I know that how I am going to get this one, I am going to divide this number with this number. And how I am going to get this number, I am going to divide this number with this number. So I know that whatever the value I am taking in the middle, I am going to divide this value with 10 and I am going to divide this value with 15 to get these two values. So why to take any random number? I want to get round figures. That's why I am taking such a number which can cancel both of them. That is nothing but their LCM. That's why I am saying you to take the LCM to make and to avoid the fractions. But in general, you can take whatever the number you want, you will always get the same answer. But your calculations are going to get somewhat difficult. So in order to avoid the difficulty, what you need to do here is simply take the LCM. So you will get round figures. That's it. If it is clear, type yes. We will start solving the problems. Yep. Now, okay, Datri is asking to repeat. I'll just repeat one last time so you will get better idea. See guys, let us take A can do the work in 10 days, B can do the work in 15 days. What I am saying is, you can take any number you want, but if you are taking any random number, you are going to get points. For example, let us take, I am taking 15 here. Okay, so what will happen? Let us take my entire work is 15 units. How many units A can do in one day? So if he can do 15 units in 10 days, in one day he can do 15 by 10, which is 1.5. If B can do 15 units in 15 days, B can do 1 unit per day. So if they are working together, A can do 1.5 units, B can do 1 unit. Together they can do 2.5 units. So I know that if they are working together in one day, they can do 2.5 units. I want them to complete the entire work, that is 15 units. How long they will take? You will get 6 days after doing cross multiplication. There is nothing wrong. You will get your answer. But the problem here is, again you have to deal with fractions and decimals here, if you are taking any random number. But if you are taking LCM here, what will happen here is, you will get exact round figures. So you no need to worry about doing mistakes while doing LCM and all. That's why I am asking you to take LCM instead of taking any random number. Is it clear, Datri? Please respond, or we can go faster. Guys, please respond. Yep. Now listen. And one more thing I would like to tell you is, see guys, I don't like to say every time units and all, so better take chocolates. Yeah. So see here, what I'm saying is, assume that you are having a chocolate packet. You don't know how many chocolates are there. Assume the LCM as total number of chocolates in your packet. So assume that the LCM of 10 and 15, assume the 30 as total number of chocolates. Now assume that in your packet you are having 30 chocolates. If you are giving this 30 chocolates to A, he can complete the chocolate packet in 10 days. So in one day A can eat 3 chocolates. If you give the same chocolate packet to B, he can complete 30 chocolates in 15 days. So he can eat 2 chocolates in one day. Now I want them to work together to finish this packet. That means if they are eating together, in our case, they can eat 5 chocolates in one day. So in one day they can eat 5 chocolates. To complete the entire packet together, they need to eat all the 30. How long they are going to take? They can complete all the 30 chocolates in just 6 days. So remember, from now onwards, whenever I am saying total work, that is same as the total number of chocolates in the packet. And if I am writing this side, that is the amount of chocolates they can eat in one day. Our speed is how many chocolates they can eat in one day. Chocolates they can eat in one day is nothing but our speed from now onwards. The total number of chocolates in the packet is our total work. Just remember this one thing so that you will get clear idea about the topic. At any point of time, if you are unable to understand this chocolates example, let me know. I will take units and solve it. Okay. But remember, chocolates are the total number of work, and right side I am writing how many chocolates they can eat in one day. Let's go. I will give you 1 minute time. Try to solve this problem. Yeah, okay. Now see, I will tell you how to solve this problem. See here, we know that A can do the work in 10 days. So take A equal to 10 days and B can do it in 12 days. Take B equal to 12 days. Assume the LCM as total number of chocolates. What is the LCM of 10 and 12? Listen guys, there is no need you have to take the LCM. You can take any number that can cancel both of them. You can take 240, you can take 120, you can take 60, your choice. So I am going to take LCM as 60. Okay, now see, if I am having 60 chocolates in my packet, if I give this 60 chocolates to A, he can complete the packet in 10 days. That means A can eat 6 chocolates per day. If I give the same 60 chocolates to B, he can complete the work in 12 days. So B can eat 5 chocolates per day. If they are working together, in my assumption they are eating together. If they are eating together, they can eat 11 chocolates per day. So if they are eating together, in one day they can eat 11 chocolates. I want them to complete the entire work together. That means I want them to complete the entire 60 chocolates. How long they will take? In one day, if they can eat 11 chocolates, how long they will take to complete 60 chocolates? Answer is simply 60 by 11. That's it. This is how you are going to do if you are using LCM method. Now I will tell you how to do it when using per day method. That means the first one, A's time is 10 days. A's speed is going to be 1 by 10. B's time is 12. So B's speed is going to be 1 by 12. When working together, you can add the speeds of the person. That means you have to add 1 by 10 and 1 by 12. So LCM is going to be 60. This is 5 times, this is 6 times, and this is 5 times. You are going to get 11 by 60. But this is the combined speed of A and B. I want combined time. So you have to take the reciprocal of the answer. So the answer is going to be 60 by 11. So whichever you feel comfortable, you can go with that one. That's completely up to you. And one more thing, guys, make sure what you are doing here, you have to take the reciprocal at the end, because what you are getting here is the combined speed, but I want combined time. So after writing this step, you have to take the reciprocal of your answer to mark your option. Okay, I hope this one is clear. If everything is clear, type yes. We will move on to the next one. Okay, all of you solve this one first. Okay, I hope you got how to take that per day method. So now we are going to solve every problem using LCM method only. At any point of time, if you are feeling or if you are unable to understand like how to solve this one using one particular method, let me know in the chat box. I will solve using that method. Okay. Now, see guys, A can finish certain piece of work in 10 days. So I will take A can do the work in 10 days here. B can do it in 12 days. So B can do the work in 12 days and C in 15 days. So C in 15 days. Now these are the days given. It doesn't matter whatever the problem you are solving, always the first step is going to be same. You have to assume total number of chocolates as your LCM. What is the LCM of 10, 12 and 15? 60. So assume that in your packet you are having 60 chocolates. If you are giving these 60 chocolates to A, he can eat in 10 days. So he can eat 6 chocolates per day. Similarly, if you are giving this 60 to B, he can eat in 12 chocolates, means he can eat 5 chocolates per day. If C can eat the entire packet in 15 days, means he can eat 4 chocolates per day. Now, in how many days working together they can finish the work? This is wrong. Okay, how many days they will take if they are working together anamata. Now if they are working together means you have to assume they are eating together. If they are eating together 6 plus 4 plus 5, they can eat 15 chocolates in one day together. So in one day they can eat 15 chocolates. How many days they will take to finish all the 60 chocolates? Simply 60 by 15, you will get your 4 days. That's it. I hope this one is clear, everyone. If you are having any doubt, let me know. Otherwise, we'll move on to the next one. Now this is the next model where people are going to join in the middle or they may leave in the middle. All of you read the problem properly, use the chocolates method only and try to solve it in the next 1-2 minutes. Then I will explain how to solve these kind of problems. Do it fast. Okay guys, we are having the same model next also. So I will solve this problem for you. You have to solve the next one. Okay, see what is happening there. A can finish certain piece of work in 24 days. So A can finish some work in 24 days. B can finish it in 30 days. B can finish it in 30 days. Now it doesn't matter what are they doing next. First thing is going to be you should not touch these days. You have to convert them into speeds. Converting them into speeds means you have to find out how many chocolates or how much work they can do in just one day. So for that we are going to take the LCM as total number of chocolates. So if you are giving 120 chocolates to A, he can eat in 24 days. That means A can eat 5 chocolates in one day. B can eat 4 chocolates in one day. So this step is going to be common in all the problems. You just need to find out how many chocolates they can eat in one day. Then from now onwards, you have to do the problem according to the given statements. See, they started working together. After 2 days, A left the work. In how many days rest of the work will be completed? That means let us take. They are starting the work together here. After working for 2 days, A left the work. That means there will be some more work remaining. This work is done by B alone. So how long this B has to work to complete this remaining work? That's what you need to find out. They have worked together for 2 days. Then A left. How long B will take to finish the remaining work? Now convert the entire problem into our chocolates problem. How you are going to think here is, assume that you are having a chocolate packet with 120 chocolates. What happened there is A and B open the chocolates. They have eaten like this. I mean, they started eating like this and they have ate like this for 2 days. some chocolates are over. They ate together. After eating for 2 days, A left the work. That means A stopped working. That means who is going to finish the remaining packet? Only B has to finish the remaining number of chocolates. So how long B will take to finish the remaining chocolates? That's what you need to find out here. Now I will give you a simple example for this one. See guys, let us take in my packet I am having 10 chocolates. Me and my sister are eating them. I am saying that I ate 7 chocolates. Then how many chocolates my sister may have eaten to complete the packet? Only 3. That means if you are having only 2 people and if they are finishing the packet, if you are adding how many chocolates the first person is eating and how many chocolates the second person is eating, if you are adding both of them, you will get total number of chocolates in the packet. Assume that me and my sister want to complete a chocolate packet which is having only 10 chocolates. I am saying that I ate 7 chocolates in the packet. That means my sister ate only 3. That means if you are adding the chocolates eaten by each and every person, that should be equal to total number of chocolates in the packet. Use the same logic here. In my problem, I am having only 2 persons, A and B, and I am saying that together they are completing the work. That means that if you are finding out how many chocolates A is eating, then if you are finding out how many chocolates B is eating, that should be equal to total number of chocolates, because only 2 people are finishing the packet. So how many chocolates A is eating plus how many chocolates B is eating, that should be equal to your 120. Now let's find out how many chocolates A is eating. See, A left the work after 2 days. A left the work after 2 days means A is eating for only 2 days. In 1 day A can eat 5 chocolates, means in 2 days A can eat 2 into 5, total 10 chocolates. Now find out how many chocolates B is eating. B is eating this 2 days and next X days, because we don't know how many days after A left B is completing the work. Let us take after A leaving, B is taking X more days to finish the work. So B is eating for first 2 days, next X days. So in 1 day B can eat 4 chocolates, like that they are eating like for these many days. Like for example, if I am eating 4 chocolates per day, if I want to find out for 2 days, I am going to multiply with 2. That means how many chocolates they can eat in 2 days. That's what you need to do here. So here the number of chocolates B can eat in 1 day is 4. How many days B is eating? 2 plus X. This should be equal to total number of chocolates. So the chocolates A is eating plus the chocolates B is eating, that should be equal to 120. How you are going to get the total number of chocolates B is eating? How many days B is eating? In 1 day how many chocolates B can eat? Multiply both of them, you will get total number of chocolates. So B is eating for 2 plus X days, like 4 chocolates per day. Now simplify. 10 plus 8 plus 4X should be equal to 120. Okay, 10 plus 8 plus 4X should be equal to 120, this line. Then 4X equal to 120 minus 18, 4X equal to 102, X equal to 102 by 4. 25.5 days. That is going to be your answer. That means after A is leaving or A left, B has to eat 25.5 days to complete the remaining packet. What I am doing here, how many chocolates A is eating, how many chocolates B is eating, that sum should be equal to our total number of chocolates. That's it. You know A is eating for 2 days, so 2 into 5. You know B is eating for 2 plus X days, so 2 plus X into 4. Add both of them, that should be equal to 120. Just find out the value of X, that is the amount of time B is working after A left the work. That's it. So B has to work 25.5 days more to complete the remaining work. If it is clear, all of you please type yes. If you are having any doubt, let me know. If anybody want me to repeat, type R. Now all of you solve this one. Use whatever you have learned till now, apply everything, you will get your answer. Okay, Nitya is saying, okay Nitya, just wait for this problem. Like I will explain this one also. If you are still having any doubt, then I will repeat both the problems. Okay, just wait for, because remaining people are starting now. Just wait for 2 minutes. If you are unable to understand this one, then I will repeat both of them once again. Okay, let's see how to solve these kind of problems. See guys, whatever may be the problem, the first step is going to be the same. Like what you need to do here is, you have to find out what amount of work they are doing in one day. Okay, once you got that idea, then you can start solving. See guys, like this. A can finish certain piece of work in 8 days. That means A can do the work in 8 days. B can finish the same piece of work in 12 days. B can finish the same piece of work in 12 days. Up to this point, the problem is going to be same. You need to find out how many chocolates they are eating in just one day. So what is the LCM of 8 and 12? 24. Assume that you are having 24 chocolates in your packet. If A is eating 24 chocolates in 8 days, means A can eat 3 chocolates in one day and B can eat 2 chocolates in one day. Up to this step, you are going to do the same. From here onwards, what you need to do here is, how they are doing the work in the problem, assume that you are eating like that. Now, they started working together and A left the work 2 days before completion. Guys, listen, before completion means, see, let us take the packet completed in 10 days. Then before completion of 1 day means he is leaving on 9th day. This is where you are counting from after starting. This is where you are coming like before finishing. I will explain one time, you will get better idea, I think. See here. Assume that the work is completed in 10 days. If A left the work after 1 day of starting, means A is leaving after 1 day. But if A is leaving 1 day before completion, means this is where the work is getting completed on the 10th day. If B is leaving 1 day before completion, means, sorry, A is leaving before 1 day completion, means he is leaving on the 9th day. Okay, before completion means you are going to come from the end. Make sure what you are doing there. Next, so see here, they started working together and they left the work 2 days before the completion of the work. In how many days work will be completed? Now see, guys, listen very carefully. I am assuming that the entire work got completed in X days. If A is leaving 2 days before completion, means, if A is leaving 2 days before completion of the work, means here 2 days. A is leaving here. Okay, A is leaving here means A worked for this time, which is equal to X minus 2 days. Now the same thing, the chocolates eaten by A plus chocolates eaten by B should be equal to total number of chocolates. See, when 2 people are completing the packet, let us take here. Let us take I am Ashok, there is one more girl or one more boy, Ram is here. So we are having Ashok and Ram are there. Assume that we are having 10 chocolates in the packet. I am saying that they both together finished the packet, but Ashok ate only 2 chocolates. Then how many chocolates Ram has eaten? Obviously 8, because together they are completing the entire packet. So when you are having only 2 people, add the chocolates consumed by the first person with the chocolates consumed by second person. You will get total number of chocolates in the packet. We are going to use that logic here. So as we are having only 2 members, I am going to add chocolates consumed by A and chocolates consumed by B. Now see here, how you are going to get chocolates consumed by A? If A is eating for only 1 day, he is going to eat only 3 chocolates. If he is eating for 2 days, he is going to eat 6 chocolates. So if you are multiplying your time with the number of chocolates, you will get total number of chocolates here. Now in our problem, A is leaving 2 days before, means A is working for x minus 2 days. So for x minus 2 days, A is working. So days multiplied with how many chocolates he can eat in 1 day? 3 chocolates. Plus how many days B is working? B is not going anywhere. B is there from starting to ending. So B is working for x days. He can eat 2 chocolates per day. So this should be equal to total number of chocolates. So 3x minus 6 plus 2x equal to 24. 5x equal to 30. That means x is equal to 6 days. So the work will be completed in just 6 days. Check once. If it is clear, type yes. If you are having any doubts, please let me know in the comments. And what about ask one girl? Yeah, Nitya, you too. If you are having any doubt, please let me know. Guys, if you are still having any doubt, type down your doubt. Otherwise, type yes. We will move on to the next problem. Or if you are having still any doubt, please type repeat or R. I will repeat the problem once again. Now all of you solve this problem. Once we are done with this one, we will move on to the next model, like alternate days problems. Okay, let us see. We'll complete this one. We're having very less time. Let us check. A can do a piece of work in 16 days. So A can do a piece of work in 16 days. B in 20 days. B in 20 days. So what you need to do next? You have to take the LCM. Okay, after completion of LCM, so what you need to do more? Then you have to find out how many chocolates they can eat in 1 day. So what is the LCM here? You can take any number. So I will simply take, it seems 160 is the better one. So I will go with 160. Guys, I'm repeating, there is no need to take LCM. You can take any number that you can cancel both of them. Then you will get your integers. So assume that I'm having 160 chocolates in my packet. So A can eat 10 chocolates per day and B can eat 8 chocolates per day, like 160 by 20 and 160 by 16. Now do the problem like as they are eating. See, they started working together. How many days before completion of the work? B should leave so that the work will be completed in 10 days. That means that, see, in how many days before the completion from here, B should leave so that the entire packet will be completed in 10 days. That means, see, both of them are going to open the packet. After opening and eating like this for some days, we want B to stop doing the work so that the packet will be completed in 10 days. Remember, if B is not stopping here, if B is stopping somewhere, the time is going to be more. If B is stopping later, the time is going to be less. Like that, see, if you will get exactly 10 days and the packet will be completed exactly in 10 days if B is stopping at one particular time. You need to find out when B should leave so that the packet will be completed in 10 days. What I'm saying here is they are going to open the packet. They are going to eat like that. After eating for some time like this, B is going to stop at some point. If where B has to stop so that the packet will be completed in exactly 10 days. So we are going to do the same thing. Chocolates eaten by A plus chocolates eaten by B should be equal to 160. I'm assuming that, okay, B is, guys, remember one thing. I'm assuming that B is leaving X days before completion. I'm repeating once again. If you are taking X here, your answer should be 10 minus X. Why? Because I want before completion, not after starting. He's saying that how many days before completion of the work B should leave. So this is completion. Before completion means you have to count from this side. So how many days before completion B should leave the work so that the work will be completed in 10 days. So I'm assuming that B is leaving X days before completion. So this part will become 10 minus X. Now see, chocolates eaten by A plus chocolates eaten by B should be equal to 160. How many chocolates A is eating here? See, A is not going anywhere. A is there from here to here. So A is eating for total 10 days. In one day A can eat 10 chocolates. Then how many chocolates B is eating? See, B is leaving X days before completion. That means B is there in the work for 10 minus X days. In one day B can eat 8 chocolates. This should be equal to 160. So 100 plus 80 minus 8x is equal to 160. How much it is? 180 minus 160 is equal to 8x. 8x, okay, right here. 8x is equal to 20, x equal to 20 by 8, or you can write 5 fours and 2 fours, that is 2.5 days. Before completing the work, if B is leaving exactly 2.5 days from over here, then the work will be completed in total 10 days. If B is going before 2.5 days or B is going after 2.5 days, the packet will be completed in more or less than 10 days, but you are not going to get exactly 10 days. So if you want to get exactly 10 days for the packet, B has to leave 2.5 days before completion. Remember, if he is asking in the problem after starting, then your answer should be 10 minus, if there is 10 minus 2.5, your answer should be 7.5 days. If they are asking how many days after starting B is leaving, means your answer should be 7.5. If they are saying how many days before completion, then your answer should be only 2.5 days. Check it out once. If you are having any doubt, let me know in the chat box. Fast, guys. If it is clear, all of you please type yes or Y. So for today, we'll stop it here, guys. From tomorrow, what we are going to discuss here is, in tomorrow's class, we are going to start alternate day problems. We are going to follow the same pattern. Then after completion of alternate days problems, we are going to solve problems on group of people. Like let us take 10 men can complete a work in 20 days. Again, 20 women can complete the work in 30 days. Then how long 3 men and 2 women working together can complete the work? Like they are going to have 2 different groups and they will give 2 different times. If you are mixing some people from group A and some people from group B, how long they will take to finish the same work? That's what you need to do here. Now here what happens there is, until now we are taking A, B, C, each of them are going to have different kind of times, means each of them is going to have different kind of speeds. But from now onwards, we don't know the speed of each and every person. So we are going to assume whatever the speed of first person is having, the same speed is going to be there for second person, third person, up to 10th person. So in a group, all the people are going to have same kind of speeds. But group speed of first group is different from speed of second group. Then how long they will take to finish these kind of works? That's what we are going to do in the next class. If we have enough time, then we are going to discuss one more topic called pipes and cisterns. The same pattern. Let us take, I am having a water tank. If I open tap A, I can fill the tank in 10 hours. If I open tab B, I can fill the tank in 15 hours. If I open both of them, how long they will take to finish the same tank or fill the same tank? Let us take, I am having like this side I am having five pipes, this side I am having 4 pipes. If I open these 4, I will take 10 hours. If I open these 5 pipes, I will take 15 hours. If I open 2 from this side, 3 from this side, how long they will take to fill the tank? Like this kind of models. So whatever the models you have solved in time and work, the same models are going to be there in pipes and systems. The only difference is you are going to have one more word called leak. If you are having a leak, what will happen? Whatever the water you are pouring into this one, some of the water may went out. Because of that, it will take more time to fill the same tank. So you are going to add one more term called negative work there. Other than that, entire process is going to be exactly similar with what you are doing now. So ask your friends to join in the next class. If they're coming for the next class for the first time, ask them to check this video once, then only they will understand what we are doing. If they haven't have any idea about how to solve this LCM method, they won't understand anything in the next class. So if any of your friends is coming for the first time, please ask them to check this video first, then only ask them to join in the next class. Okay, I will share the next class link to Manu sir and as well as to your common mail ID. You can check it out later. Okay, that's it for today's class. We'll meet again in tomorrow's class. You can leave now. Thank you.